my pad ball up. Dumping in mag, friends from the turn and the haters, I'm watching them fall up. I just walked in the sage, she looking like she wanna spit on my rags. She looking like she wanna spit on this debt. I think she just wanna spit for the cash. I think she just wanna spend for the money. That's probably why I'm a fucking in dash. Cut to her hold my DM, she looking good.
If it's cause I got little space or not, but like recording on OBS is trashy as shit. I think QuickTime is way better than that shit. But this video by Cheeky Chucky is how many horror movies could you survive by leaving? 82 Society, welcome back to another reaction video. I started this one. I'm restarting recording. This is my second attempt at recording my third and last video. The first video I tried recording was some doomsday shit for the MCU, but my shit got to glitching and tweaking and shit. FPS dropping, audio stuttering and all types of shit, making my shit sound hella ugly and trash. But Cheeky Chucky's channel will be in the description down below, alongside my channel where you can see more of me. And I don't just mean my reaction channel. I also mean, oh shit, hold on. I also mean my gaming channel where I play Halo games, Dragon Ball Z games, do Let's Plays. Got all types of concepts, ideas that I want to do, and I also have previous videos from my OG gaming channel that you can also explore and watch for yourself. I have organized this channel to hell and back, and there's plenty of more stuff to probably be tweaked and moved and stuff, but that's gonna be later down the line. So yeah, y'all can check me out on there. You can also check out Cheeky Chucky for, you know, more of his content as well. Like I just said, his channel will be in the description down below, as I do for every other channel that we react to on this channel. Now, 82 Society. Let's see what horror movies we could just avoid just by not putting putting ourselves in that position. You know what I'm saying? Might just leaving and shit. You know, let's get out of here.
Nobody in a horror movie ever just leave.
And it's weird too, because like I'm thinking, oh yeah, let me go to OBS to check that the audio's good. With QuickTime, I don't have to do that. I know my shit's gonna be good because I've recorded all types of videos through this shit. Let me not rant though.
I mean, like, you know, there's a door as well as a car in the driveway, and if any of that doesn't work, just board a plane, man. So how many of these things could you actually survive by just walking out? Turns out there's a lot of them. Right up until you hit the ones where leaving is the exact thing that gets you killed, but we'll talk about that later. So before we get to the nightmare ones, we have to start at the bottom. The easiest horror movies to survive. And the easiest ones all have this same little problem with them. The scary thing is a location. It can't chase you, it has no legs, and it just sits there being a house or whatever. And the only way it ever gets you is if you insist on staying inside it. Take Amityville. I hope I said that right. They buy this place on Long Island for about 80 grand, which back then was suspiciously cheap. Mostly because a guy had shot his entire family in the year before. Lovely purchase. Anyway, the house starts doing its haunted house thing, and the loot is, I think, go and do something almost no horror character ever does. They leave. Gone in 28 days.
Oh, wow.
Didn't even take their stuff, just walked out and never came back. And that's the end of the story. They survived because the haunted thing was a building, and you can simply, you know, not be in a building. That's basically every movie in this tier. Barbarian is 102 minutes of people refusing to leave a rental that could not be more clearly telling them to go. And I am very sorry to say this, my sweet summer child, but Backrooms, well, just leave. That's all you gotta do, if you can find the exit, I guess. It also works the other way around. The Strangers, You're Next, Hush, all home invasions, which is just the haunted house with a ghost swap for a haunted man? I don't know. You could survive almost every haunted place with a tiny shred of self-respect. The killers, though, or like slashers, whatever you call them, they should be harder, though not by much. Because there's this thing nobody ever points out about them. They will barely travel like the lazy shits they are. Jason Voorhees has had 12 movies. Let that sink in. 12. And in all 12, he basically refuses to leave one lake. You want to survive a Friday the 13th movie? Don't go to the lake. Camp's closed, dude. Go literally anywhere else.
Okay.
And before someone comments, well,
it.
actually
Fair.
He leaves. Yeah, twice. In 12 films, he left Crystal Lake exactly twice. Once was Jason Takes Manhattan, where the man is supposedly off to New York, and then spends most of the movie on a boat. Doesn't even reach the city till over an hour in. The other time? Space. Yeah, Jason X. 10th movie. They froze him waited 400 years, and fired him into space because they had really run out of ways to keep him near the lake. That is how committed this man is to not traveling. The writers had to invent the year 2455 to get him out the front door. Just avoid the location, and if you're already there, just leave and don't do stuff like premarital sex. Leatherface is the same deal, really.
Trying to get some butt. Oh yeah. From the score, from the bomb, little John. And Jason come through with the slasher, with the big ass machete, and just slash your shit. Oh, bro. What the fuck, bro? Wow. Killed you. Chopped your head off.
Chainsaw Massacre. The whole horror is one busted farmhouse in the middle of nowhere in rural Texas. He doesn't come find you. You have to drive out to him, run out of gas, and then go knock on the murder house to ask for help. Sally survives the original by doing the single correct thing anyone does in that movie. She jumps in the back of a passing truck and they drive off. Roll credits, she's fine. And the chainsaw guy is just standing in the road, swinging at nothing because he can't follow. Michael Myers, same energy. One town, Haddonfield, even though he kinda drives a car, so he could leave, I guess. I don't think he ever does. Even Art the Clown, who I made a whole separate video crying about, never leaves Miles County, though his bag probably magically has a passport if he needed one. Let's cover a couple more stupid ones. The hills have eyes. Your car breaks down in the Nevada desert, and a family of cannibals lives in those hills. You, sort of parked your car in their garden. Wolf Creek. Backpackers get stranded in the Australian outback, and there's a local out there who does this for fun. Wrong turn, you take, well, a wrong turn, into the West Virginia woods. The entire slasher genre, all those masks and machetes and unkillable men, they're agoraphobic. Yes, that is a thing. It's like stressing when in unfamiliar environments.
What you mean?
Every one of them has a postcode and is not gonna leave it, which means the body count across all these movies is just people who decided not to drive home. And I'll do my best to be fair for a second. You know, there's a reason they don't chase. A killer who runs after you wants you specifically. A killer who just stands in his spot, waiting, not coming for you at all, that's almost worse. Which is funny, because the second a horror movie makes the scary thing actually follow you home, the whole just leave plan falls apart. Like, it follows. The whole movie is one idea. There's a thing, and it walks towards you. It never sleeps, never stops, and is always walking in a straight line to wherever you happen to be. So, now try the moving van. You leave town, doesn't matter. It just turns and starts walking to a new town. You get on a plane? Fine. It walks to the airport. Then it walks to the next one, even over water. Though this could work like the snail you just have to keep running from, perhaps. Just hop on planes frequently enough and hope it doesn't catch up. And, it's not the only doubt I have, because Smile pulls the same trick. You watch someone die with a big creepy grin on their face, and now the curse is yours. The escape is just not watching. But, if you've watched, good luck with
sleep. I guess it would be slow, but, like, still though, having to constantly, oh yeah, bro, I gotta go. Like, nigga, you probably building up relationships, and I don't mean in a romantic type of way, like friendships and all types of shit. And then you gotta, oh yeah, bro, I gotta go. You building up all these types of relationships and shit in all these different states and maybe possibly countries, nigga. If you don't, do I really gotta say it? If you don't get somebody to, if you don't set up a way for that person to get murked, unless it's some higher power shit that just constantly has another being just hop into another body and follow you until they get to you, then that's different. Then you're fucked. Can't help you there. But if it's like the other option, you should be fine. And, you know, this body, that one crazy motherfucker. Hopefully nothing else happens. Nothing weird. Nothing like just nothing crazy. You know.
Leaving, it's not gonna do much. The Ring, same family. You watch the tape, the phone rings, 7 days. There's no driving away from a girl that climbs out of whatever television's close to you. Ghostface could be different, depending on how committed the killer is. In any case, these movies all give you one exit, and it's never leave. It's give it to someone else. Pass the curse on through sex. Copy the tape and hand it to a stranger. Or straight up just pray at some crazy stalker. The only way out is to doom some other person so the thing walks it down instead of you, which I'd much rather do, anyways. And
that's so
from here on
though.
out, it gets worse, because you'll see. Like, Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy can't touch you in your living room. Can't touch you on a plane, in another country, in a bunker. He's got exactly one way in. You falling asleep.
Brain.
And the trouble with just leave, there's nowhere to leave to. You can
don't let you fall asleep. Oh yeah. Don't let you find a comfortable position. It's raps. All that all that time that you not sleeping, you just gonna be tired as fuck. You gonna be dozing off, trying to fight for your life, literally, nigga.
You can leave a house, but
Hell,
you cannot
he's
just
the worst.
leave sleep. Nancy tries. She's slamming stay-awake pills and watching horror movies at 3 a.m. to keep her eyes open, and her body just won't
You
let
can
her
only
win
do
that.
that for so
Insomnia
long,
would
bro.
beat it for a couple days, maybe weeks, until that very thing becomes your own demise. There's also the killers that aren't lazy and really chase you. Even if you leave camp or their town, like Longlegs, where the killer goes after families with a daughter born on the 14th. I wasn't born on the 14th.
though?
Neither am I a daughter, so that keeps me safe.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you are,
good.
try leaving your own birthday. I'll wait. But there are also pretty surprising entries here, I promise. Like a Paranormal Activity. Like, you'd think you could just walk out, right?
Nah.
The demon's been latched onto Katie since she was a little kid because her grandma signed a deal with it decades before she was even born.
Huh?
It follows her everywhere, so better leave her behind. Same goes for Insidious. Spooky stuff, family's terrified if they do the smart thing and pack up and move. And the haunting just comes with them because it was hooked into their son the whole time. Funnily enough, you can survive loads of horror movies because it was hooked into their son the whole.
Look at his hands. What the fuck? Nah, bro. Look at how tall. Look at the nigga head. Hold on. Can I turn?
Time.
He
Funnily
bored as
enough,
shit.
you can survive loads of horror movies by just making a sacrifice. Would you want to get a video on that next? Let me know in the
Is you
place,
built like
know,
that, though?
where- yeah,
I
you
don't
know.
think so.
Meanwhile, let's talk about movies where leaving gets you killed. Sinister. A true crime writer moves his family into a house where the last family got murdered. Which, sure, red flag, but stay with me. He finds a box of old home movies in the attic, every one of them a different family getting wiped out, and slowly works out there's a creepy pagan thing called the ghoul behind all of it, eating kids. So he does the sensible thing. The exact thing this whole video has been screaming at everyone to do for 20 minutes.
He won't.
He packs up his family and leaves the house. Which
that ain't enough.
is exactly the rule. Bagul only ever takes the family after they move out. Stay in the
GGs.
cursed house and you're weirdly fine. Pack the van and drive somewhere new, and that's the moment one of your own kids turns, picks up a camera, and murders everyone in the house for your next little home movie. So, for one film, exactly one only, I'm wrong. The whole strategy
Damn.
just backfires. If the Oswalds had just stayed put in the murder house and never left, they'd still be alive.
That's
cool.
insane.
Hate that. And Cabin in the Woods. We've all seen that guy do a sick motorcycle jump into some sort of force field barrier, whatever. Leaving got him killed as well. Moving on to the ones where leaving just isn't an option. Like, at all.
Damn, bro.
Every movie so far.
Nah,
That's
that
the
shit
one with
look
some sort of
crazy,
force
though.
field barrier, whatever.
Bong. Hold up. We gonna go frame by frame. Look at him. He's out cold. That nigga hasn't like ooh shit. Bong. Into the abyss.
Out to the ones where leaving just isn't an option. Like, at all. Every movie so far, the door was open in some way, but the characters chose to stay. Or the thing followed them home, or it crawled inside them. But there
What the
was
fuck?
always technically a door. These next ones, the filmmakers got rid of it on purpose, before the movie even starts. Saw. You don't get chased into a trap. You wake up already in it, chained to a pipe in a filthy bathroom, no
Can't
memory of
leave
how you
either.
got there, and
You
a
gots
tape
to
recorder
play.
cheerfully explaining that the only way out is whatever twisted contraption you've been blessed with.
Mhm.
There's no just leave here. Leaving is the entire puzzle. Jigsaw worked out the thing that every other slasher missed. Good for him. If you want the victim to stay put, don't gamble on them being stupid. Bolt them to the floor. And once a movie does that, it doesn't even need a villain. Buried is exactly 90 minutes of Ryan Reynolds in a coffin. The horror is just the box. Cube. Strangers wake up in a maze of rooms that kill them. No idea out and no idea why. The Descent. A cave-in seals a group of women underground the pitch dark, and then something down there gets pretty hungry. The Mist. Trapped in a supermarket while things move around in the fog outside. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Locked in a bunker. And you can't even tell if the man who locked you in is lying about the outside being worse. Circle, which, fun fact, every time after a night out, my
I
friends
seen this. Is a great film. I seen this shit like a few months ago, bro. Oh my, Circle was good.
would put this movie on just because it's so bad.
Oh. I just like it for just what it is, like the concept and shit. That is hilarious. That nigga said the complete opposite, the complete contrast of what I was saying. I just like it because of yeah, bro, the concept. I just like those. Oh, play the game or you're done for. It's cooked, or like, those situational shits. You got to do this certain thing, and if you don't, you die. But you also got to kill another person in order to live. That's in that big ass group. And I love movies that just have them big ass groups. I love them sci-fi films. Them apocalyptic films too. All them intense drama inducing and just action type films, and then tsunamis, floods, all that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That shit, all them type of shits is what I fuck with. It's a whole lot of movies that I fuck with, like, that I could easily describe, bro.
Those were awesome times. Try even taking a step here, and it is over for you. None of these people are just being dumb. Okay, maybe Circle was if you're taking a step after seeing other people do it, but one question, still remains. Just why? Across hundreds of these movies, why does nobody ever simply walk out? The answer is dumb, and it's the only fully honest one in the video. They don't leave because the movie ends if they leave. Wow, what a surprise! Kicking in open doors, are we? A horror film is a deal. We agreed to put some characters in a house with an unlocked door and a pretty slow killer. And they agreed to act like the door just isn't there. The second one of them behaves like an actual person, gets in the car at the first weird noise, drives to a different town, starts a new life, you don't have a movie. Scary Movie did that.
Report live for Black TV. White folks are dead, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Which should tell you all that you care about. They're parodying the genre. For a lot of other movies, the writers nail their feet to the floor. The phone has no signal, the car won't start, and the roads loop back on themselves. Someone simply has to go check on the friend who's been gone a bit too long. There's always a reason, and the reason is never good because it just can't be. It just has to be barely enough that you keep watching instead of screaming leave at your telly, which you do anyway. We all do.
I don't.
Really? That's fine. I'm not.
You do that, you're gonna drive yourself crazy, nigga. Just acknowledge that, at least, that it's for the plot, and you'll be able to enjoy it. Just stop trying to add realism to it. You can add realism, but don't just go like, bro, why aren't you leaving, bro? Like, come on. You clearly know niggas is trying to make a film. Niggas is trying to entertain. Like, come on. They're trying to fucking obviously have a plot here going and making the movie interesting. But, I mean, I do also get that. You could make an interesting film without having to making stupid decisions like that. Where it's like, bro, you could easily walk out type of thing. Like, I see that. But you got to see both sides, too, at the same time. It's like, yeah, but also no.
Not actually mad nobody leaves, because smart victims are way worse than dumb ones. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, because you're convinced a smart victim makes it a lot more interesting, just click here to find out.
Well, that was it for Cheeky Chucky's vid, bro. I definitely could survive a couple of these. Or most of these, you just survive easily, to be honest. I thought Michael, yes, iffy with Michael. Jason, it's questionable. I don't think he's leaving either, to be honest, because even then, he literally said they froze him so that he wouldn't go back. What? Excuse me. So, yeah, I don't know, but Michael Myers, he might just follow you. He might be on some crazy shit like that, That man he walked out of a burning house and, he just went on a killing spree immediately with those, firefighters it was? Yeah, that shit was crazy. Then he had did he have another film after that? He's had a couple. The hell? He's still moving. Where Jason at? That nigga been AFK, boy. I haven't heard shit about that nigga. But, ladies and gentlemen, go sub to Cheeky Chucky or go check him out to go see more of his content. You can also check me out on my gaming channel if you want to see more content besides my reaction content, as I said in the intro of this video. Got a lot. It's not just 12 videos. I can't scroll down for some reason, but it's a lot more than just that. We playing Halo right now. We almost done with it, but here we go. Yeah, we got a lot going on. Horror games right here. We got a lot more to play. Probably might do some horror story games even. I don't know. I got to get accustomed to horror games first for that. But yeah, bro, check me out. We got a lot more Dragon Ball Z content dropping. Halo, we gotta finish that. I got another story game to play right after this Halo game, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take a little break so I can breathe a little bit and just drop some normal shit, because clearly you gotta build up to your community and supporters and all that for Let's Plays and whatnot. But I'll see y'all in the next video, y'all. I appreciate y'all. 82 Society, I'll see you. Peace.